talking about what a wife wants. This is the Joyfully Married After podcast, episode 83.
We get to get into what the wives want this time.
It's about to go down, y'all. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah.
Queen
People
Tracy-
think we want a lot of things that we really don't want.
Queen Tracy gonna let you know though.
I'm gonna let y'all know what a wife, not what your girlfriend wants.
What does a wife want?
Heath knows, and I have more than 3
More than 3 what?
things a wife wants.
Yeah, because when we did the episode with what a husband wants, because men are simple.
They are.
So I gave you my 3 and I was gone. Boom, 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 done.
Yep.
Your list might be a little bit longer.
Little bit longer.
But that's all right.
All right, let's get into it.
We're gonna take care of it.
The first thing I need for you to do
Number 1
is talk to me.
Yes.
I need a conversation.
You got to have a conversation with a woman, y'all.
Now, this is something I say all the time. Open your mouth.
Open your mouth.
Right?
Closed mouth don't get fed.
Was the chicken good?
Baby, that chicken was banging. I love that chicken, how you put that seasoning on there, and it was just complimented so well with what you paired it with, baby. I am just appreciative of that chicken dinner meal.
Thank you.
You are very welcome, baby.
Do I look good?
You look great. I am feeling this red lip and the shoulder action tonight.
I get the shoulder out tonight, y'all.
You have to talk to your woman. Let her know what's going on. Let her know she looks good. Let her know you appreciate the meal.
Please.
Let her know that you appreciate how she got the house smelling good with that stuff she got going on. Whatever it is, right? A woman needs some conversation, right? Baby, how was your day?
Thank you.
Tell me what was going on.
It was actually a very easy day today.
What was the best
Mondays
part of your
are
day?
easy, babe. I got my training materials done.
Wow.
I'm really happy about that.
You are amazing. I'm so glad that things are going well for you at work. What else is happening?
See, y'all, it's just, it does something.
It's not hard, y'all.
It's not hard.
Ask a few questions.
Be interested, like genuinely.
Lock in your concentration. We're not talking about talking to her while you're just scrolling through your phone.
No, oh my gosh, don't do that.
Lock in and spend some time talking to your woman.
Yeah. And you do a really good job of that.
Thank you, love.
Another thing I need.
Number 2
is affection.
Gotta have some affection.
Especially for me. I need, and my affection showing thing is kind of funny. I like putting gas in my car.
Okay.
Woo, 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 woo.
Okay.
That's a big deal.
Yep.
That's a big deal for me.
Fill up the tank. Got it.
I love to see, the little things. I like to see my grass getting cut.
Okay.
I like to see the garbage being taken out of
Nice.
they're just, the acts of service thing is just the bomb.
Queen Tracy is all about the acts of service, right? Now, some ladies might be about the gifts. Some ladies might be about some other things, right? In terms of their love language, how you move, how things that they really appreciate. But at the end of the day, you have to show your woman some affection so that she is satisfied.
And find out what that is for her.
That's
It's
correct.
not what it is for you. It's what it is for her.
And show her that you love her.
Yeah. Number three. Okay. Be open.
Open and honest.
And honest.
Gotta be.
Right? Because if you're not open and honest, I can't be in a place of peace.
Right.
And the lie thing, women don't like lying, y'all.
Yep.
It's just something that it goes along with security.
Right.
And when you lie, you might think you're making her feel better because she doesn't know the truth. But in all honesty, she can't trust you if you lie. And if she can't trust you, she's not feeling safe with you. So with me, I'd rather hear the bad news than hear a lie.
Yeah, I think what's so important about what you're saying there, baby, is that, every good relationship is built on a foundation of trust.
Right.
And I think that when you understand how integral that is to you being happy in your life and in your relationship, then you'll get it.
Yeah.
And when you are not open and honest in your relationship, you have that constant issue that you have with your spouse around, I'm not sure if I believe what you're saying.
Exactly.
Where you going? What you doing? Who you going with? Why you right? And then the guys are, why you tripping? Why you lying?
Because you lie, you a liar.
Exactly. Right? So it's all tied together. And so I think that when you are transparent and open and honest with your woman, that's going to enable her to be at peace because she has that trust and she can be open with all of herself with you.
And that's going to give you peace. If your woman is at peace,
yes, ma'am,
you're going to be at peace also.
Yes.
So the way you give her that peace is by being open and honest.
Yeah. I think, I want to double click into one concept there that we haven't talked about.
Yeah.
Is that there is also a certain peace that comes with marriage.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And so I'm not saying that everyone who's married is absolutely 100% trusting and trustworthy and all the things. But what I'm saying is sometimes in a relationship that can also be the unlock, right? Where you are maybe living with a person year after year after year after year. Sometimes you might have children together, right? So you're building this life, you're sharing this life with this person, but you don't want to marry him. And so what happens is it erodes the trust.
It does.
Why don't you want to marry me then? What's the issue? So you need to be in a way that you can go over and play with somebody else and say, well, we ain't married, right? Which goes directly to
or they
the
don't
issue
want to
of
marry
trust.
you.
Right. So at the end of the day, I think this particular item, be open, be honest, to build that trust. So key.
Yep, it's so key. Number 4, I need you to understand and then respect me. There's that word again, right? I need you to get to know me, get to know my interests.
Yeah.
If I'm a teacher, if I work, what is my job like? Figure out my little trigger points. If I'm tired, if something triggers me, you need to understand that. You need to understand how I'm wired.
That it's so interesting how this one ties back to number 1, where you have to talk to you.
Yes.
Right? How am I going to know anything about you if I don't talk with you? If I don't ask you about some of these deep things?
Yeah.
If I don't ask you about something as simple as your favorite color or your favorite meal or what this experience was like when you were a child and you played softball, whatever it is, right? The point is that one of the easiest ways for me to know you and to know about you and to know what you like and to know what you dislike is to talk to you. Right.
You're right, baby. You're right. And it's so important. It's something about giving a woman the security of this man is into me and my feelings, into me and my deepest thoughts. And there's a security that goes along with that.
Yeah.
And when you give a woman that much of a secure feeling, you are opening up a flower. You are going to get everything. If everything is just surface all the time, you're going to get surface. Whatever you give to us, we're going to give you something back.
Yeah.
It's not going to be an empty vessel. You're going to be enriched or torn down, depending on what you give us.
Yes.
So keep that in mind, what you're giving your woman, and make sure it's something that is going to turn it into something for you that's positive.
Love it.
Number 5.
What's number 5 you got,
I'm
baby?
just going to go ahead and say it, baby.
Ooh, okay, brace yourselves. Y'all hold on. Hold on, get ready. Okay, you ready, Tracy?
Support. Financially.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Emotionally also.
I mean,
the key word is support.
You got to be supportive.
Yeah.
And support can mean so many different things.
But it does mean financial. It does.
Financial is germane to your relationship.
And it's germane to security.
Your woman has to feel secure in order for her to be comfortable and to be open and to be honest, to show affection. to be communicative. If you're not bringing in security to that relationship, all of the other stuff just gonna fall by the wayside.
And it's natural that way, guys.
Right.
I don't care if she is a boss babe, if whatever she's doing, she needs to have a feeling of security that you can also provide. Because guess what? Women have babies. Women get pregnant.
Right.
And we are straight up out of commission for months. For months.
Yep.
That's scary. These days, that's scary.
Yeah.
And if I don't know if you're going to be able to keep the lights on, keep the heat on, keep a roof over our head, provide for me and my child, we're gonna have some problems.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
I think it's so important to click into what you talked about with engaging with a boss babe. Yeah. Right? And so there are some women who are very entrepreneurial or who are very career driven, who are doing things, right? And so just because they're strong and they're executing at a high level in their lives and their careers,
that don't mean nothing.
Doesn't mean that they're not women. And it doesn't mean that, okay, hey, she's making a good amount of money and that kind of thing. But are you supporting her emotionally? If she needs you to execute on something, hey, can you pick up the baby today and make sure the diapers
I gotta work late or whatever.
And like I left the dinner stuff in the fridge. If you could just like stir fry it or whatever it is and do the thing, and that way when I get home, I can just kind of unwind. That would just be so great if you could help me with that baby, right? If you are not providing that type of support, then she's like, what are we doing?
Right.
Right. Now, conversely, if you're the one who's bringing the bacon home and you're the provider and that kind of thing, then are you leading with empathy? Are you making her feel safe? Right. So not only is she feeling financially supported, but is she also being emotionally supported? Right. So just because you're supporting the household financially doesn't mean you can just be a butthole every day.
That is such a good point, because a lot of men seem to think that, well, I'm just going to say some men seem to think that, well, I pay for everything, so I can do whatever I want.
Right.
And that's not going to be good for your relationship, because it's not true.
Yeah.
It's just not true. And like he said, I think I like what you said, Lee, with empathy. You know, if you are such a big bad and provider and you worried about how clean the house is, get a maid. If you got 3 kids running around, you need a maid. She doesn't need to take care of the kids, work, and clean the house.
Yeah.
You know, if you think, you know, she doesn't cook the way you need her to cook every night, but you want a home cooked meal, get a cook. I'm just going to keep it real.
Yeah.
If you don't think she is doing what you need her to do and she's trying and she has too much to do, help. Recognize it. Say, I see you need some help. Do we need somebody coming here a couple times a week? Do you need a nanny? Do you need a cook? Y'all need to check the prices on this stuff. It's not as expensive as you think it is.
You know, another thing I wanted to say.
Cut out some foolishness so you can get some.
You can always trim or make some investments to create income to do something else.
Yes.
You know, I think another point that I wanted to make sure that we touched on here was connected to counseling one another, supporting one another, right? Like, how can I be a better wife?
Yeah.
I think husbands can help wives with that. How can I be a better daughter to my parents? Like, what are the things that I need support on?
Yeah.
Baby, something is happening with the parents. I need, you know, can you take me down there?
I don't want to deal with down that.
You know,
are you kidding me?
These are your parents. You need to do X, Y, and Z, 1, 2, 3. They took care of you. Nothing wrong with you returning those kinds of favors to them in this part of their lives, whatever it is, right? And so that's another example of support. And I just think that you want to make sure that regardless of what it is, financial, emotional, you have to make sure that you're dialed in with your woman.
So, what a wife wants. You need to talk to me. You need to give me some affection,
Yes.
right? Acts of service, gifts,
Whatever it is.
physical touch, whatever it is. You need to be open and honest. You need to understand who I am as a person and respect me about those things.
Mm-hmm.
And then last but not least, you need to support me financially and emotionally.
And if you do these things, you're going to have what your wife wants.
Okay.